Hello everyone. Today we will be looking at the Streamlabs Chatbot console, which is basically your Twitch chat with a few added features, and I will walk over everything that you can use in here. The first one is obviously the chat. Nothing weird, it shows the chat. You have the user and the timestamps as well. Then you have some information about streamer client and bot client when they are connected, or if they disconnect, you will see that as well. You also have some marked messages according to your scheduled backup, and if you mute or unmute Streamlabs alerts will also show up here. The next thing is on the top, you have a few keys. These are macro keys that you can use to post messages as the Twitch streamer account. And basically that means that you can post messages from your account that the bot can answer to. If you want to have something you do a lot, for example, this one, I named it 100 because this gives 100 points to all my viewers in chat. I need to do that pretty quickly sometimes, so I added this as macro. All I gotta do to use this is press it. It sends from my account, points add plus viewers 100, and then I get the bot responses that started giving points to everyone in chat. To edit these ones, or set them up, you go to settings, and macros. And you can rename them, and then there's the message. You can either have just a message, or you can have a command that triggers. The next thing is on the right side, you have the viewer list. It's basically just a list of all the viewers. If you want to show how many viewers you currently have, instead of like counting them 1, 2, 3, you can go to settings, general, show viewer count in the console. It's a small checkbox and it will show up when you go live right next to the viewer text right here. And if you want to disable it, it's just uncheck checkbox. The next thing we have is the bottom bar here, which is a media bar. If you got song requests playing or your playlist from within Angbot, these will all be accessed through here. You can play, you can pause, you can skip a song, you can enable repeating, enable or disable shuffle, and you can steal the songs to add it to your playlist. This action bar, or this bar down here, won't actually load until you visit the song request tab. Just visit the song request tab for a second and then go back and this will load and you can access it perfectly fine. You also got the volume, which works for song requests made from YouTube. For the Spotify requests, you will have to go to the Spotify client to change the volume. If you go to the top right corner in the viewer list, you have this little icon right here. Right here. If you press it, you got a bunch of odd options. You can disable this bottom music bar if you want to. You can enable an event log. So we get events on half the viewer lists. We can see that someone followed me here last night. We can add the queue. If we got a queue for joining me in game or something like that set up. You can add the music queue so you see what songs are coming up. If you need to have a lookout for troll songs or anything, or just like to be prepared. And you can also show the music playlist with your songs. This might be a bit crowded if you use all of them, which I personally don't, but that's completely up to you. You can use whichever you want, and it will adjust the sizes. And you cannot drag and drop them, so they are different sizes. They will always be equally separated. The last two things on the console tab is the Chatbox. You can send messages here as streamer or bot account. If you send messages from the bot account, the bot will not answer to commands because a bot cannot answer to itself. That would create some horrible loops. So yeah, if you want to trigger the bot, use streamer account. If you want to send some nice message from the bot, well, use the bot account. And on the right hand side, the input box, we have the emotes menu with a bunch of emotes, the Twitch default ones and my sub ones. We got the beta TV ones, we got the Frankerface ones, and we got the Game Wisp ones. And I think that covers it for the entire console tab. Thanks for watching.